नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्र हो, 2020-21 पासून महाराष्ट्र राज्य माध्यमिक व उच्च माध्यमिक शिक्षण मंडळ यांनी भौतिकशास्त्र या विषयासाठी 12वी वर्गासाठी नवीन अभ्यासक्रमाची रचना केली आहे व नवीन मूल्यमापन पद्धतीमध्ये तुमच्या बोर्डाच्या प्रश्नपत्रिकेमध्ये सर्वात महत्त्वाचे जे प्रश्न किंवा बदल असतील ते आहे LAQ, लॉंग आन्सर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन। हा प्रत्येक प्रश्न 4 मार्कासाठी विचारला जातो। यामध्ये 2 प्रकार असतात, एक तर 4-4 मार्काची थेरी, 2 प्रश्न असे असतील ज्यामध्ये 4-4 मार्काची थेरी विचारली जाईल आणि 3 प्रश्न असे असतील की ज्यामध्ये 2 मार्काची थेरी 2 मार्काचा प्रॉब्लेम, म्हणजे एक तर 4 मार्काची थेरी एक प्रश्न किंवा 2 मार्काची थेरी आणि 2 मार्काचा प्रॉब्लेम। तर चला बघूया की लॉंग आन्सर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन। नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्र हो, आपण 12वी बोर्डाच्या क्वेश्चन बँक मधील भौतिकशास्त्र या विषयाचे चॅप्टर नंबर 4 थर्मोडायनामिक्स या धड्यातील जे प्रश्न प्रकार आज आपण बघणार आहोत त्या प्रश्न प्रकाराला लॉंग आन्सर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन असं म्हणतात आणि जे की परीक्षेत प्रत्येकी 4 मार्कासाठी विचारलं जातं। तर पहिला जो लॉंग आन्सर टाइप क्वेश्चन इथं विचारलेला आहे, काय सांगता येईल? पहिला प्रश्न असा आहे की स्टेट द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स। थर्मोडायनामिक्सचा पहिला लॉ तुम्हाला सांगायचा आहे। स्टेट द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स, स्टेट द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स and derive the relationship between change in internal energy delta U, work done W and the amount of heat Q. Change in internal energy, work done W and the amount of heat Q या 3 मध्ये आपल्याला संबंध काढायचा आहे। तर असा प्रश्न परीक्षेत विचारल्यावर 1 मार्क कशाला असेल? स्टेटमेंट ऑफ फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स। तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना स्टेटमेंट पाठ आहे। काय फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक? दॅट व्हेन द अमाउंट ऑफ हीट Q इज ॲडेड टू ए सिस्टीम, जेव्हा आपण सिस्टीमला Q अमाउंट ऑफ हीट ॲड करतो, व्हेन अमाउंट ऑफ हीट Q इज ॲडेड टू ए सिस्टीम then its internal energy is increased by an amount delta U. When Q amount of heat is added to a system, then its internal energy increases by an amount what? Delta U. And the remaining amount of heat is lost in the form of work done W on the surrounding. म्हणजे आपण Q amount of heat energy जे की सिस्टीमला देतो त्या Q amount of heat energy चा काय होईल? Some part of heat will be used by the system in order to increase its internal energy by an amount delta U, and remaining amount of heat is used by that system in order to do some work against the surrounding during its expansion process. तर हे झालं स्टेटमेंट आणि या स्टेटमेंटला 1 मार्क तुम्हाला दिलेला राहील। आता दुसरे जे 3 मार्क आहे, 3 मार्कसाठी काय विचारलेलं आहे इथं? रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी डेल्टा यू, वर्क डन डब्ल्यू अँड द अमाउंट ऑफ हीट Q या तिन्ही मध्ये तुम्हाला काय काढायचं आहे? रिलेशन काढायचं आहे। तर रिलेशन काढत असताना इथे एक लक्षात ठेवा की व्हेन द अमाउंट ऑफ हीट Q इज ॲडेड टू सिस्टीम, ज्यावेळेस आपण Q अमाउंट ऑफ हीट एखाद्या सिस्टीमला देतो, देन देर आर 2 पॉसिबिलिटीज, आयदर दॅट सिस्टीम विल डू वर्क और इट विल नॉट डू वर्क। तर पहिला केस आपण कन्सिडर करू की लेट दॅट सिस्टीम does not do any work during this process. During the transfer of heat or when Q amount of heat is added to a system, system does not do any work. System does not do any work. And it means what? Whatever amount of heat is added to the system, that entire heat is utilized by that system in order to increase its internal energy. म्हणजे दुसऱ्या शब्दामध्ये काय सांगता येईल आपल्याला? चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम इज इक्वल टू अमाउंट ऑफ हीट ॲडेड। चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम इज इक्वल टू व्हॉट? अमाउंट ऑफ हीट ॲडेड। आता दुसरी पॉसिबिलिटी काय की व्हेन Q अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज ॲडेड टू दिस, दुसरी पॉसिबिलिटी काय? दॅट सिस्टीम मे डज सम वर्क. सो व्हेन द सिस्टीम डज सम वर्क इन ऑर्डर टू इन्क्रीज इट्स वॉल्यूम, when system does some work in order to increase its volume, and remember during the process of expansion of system no heat is added to the system, during and no heat is added to the system while expanding, then what happens? when no heat is added to the system while expanding, then that system will loses its internal energy to the surrounding. Then that system will loses what? Its own internal energy to the surrounding, and hence we can say that there is decrease in internal energy of the system. There is decrease in internal energy of the system. So, as there is decrease in internal energy of the system is change in internal energy delta U equal to minus of omega. Change in internal energy delta U equal to minus of omega. लक्षात असू द्या, as we can change the internal energy of system in both the ways, therefore the total change in internal energy, it can be written as delta U equal to Q minus of W. Delta U is what? Change in internal energy. Q is the amount of heat added to the system, and W is the amount of work done by the system during its expansion against the surrounding. And this is the mathematical statement of first law of thermodynamics. This is the mathematical statement of what? First law of thermodynamics. Now we will see what is that second question. दूसरा प्रश्न बघूया आपण काय आहे. Explain. आता दूसरा प्रश्न काय सांगितलं त्यांनी? Explain the work done. Explain the work done during thermodynamic process. Thermodynamic process च्या वेळेस जे work done आहे, whether it is positive or negative, that we have to explain. Explain the work done during a thermodynamic process. तर आता इथं thermodynamic process मध्ये वर्क डन तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन करायचं, तर पहिलं केस काय कन्सिडर केलं तर बघा, हियर वी हॅड शोन दॅट कन्सिडर ए सिस्टीम. एक सिस्टीम आपण कन्सिडर केली, अँड इनिशियली दॅट सिस्टीम, व्हॉट इज द इनिशियल स्टेट ऑफ सिस्टीम? ए इज द इनिशियल स्टेट ऑफ सिस्टीम. ए रिप्रेझेंट द इनिशियल स्टेट ऑफ सिस्टीम. सो ए सिस्टीम इज इनिशियली एट स्टेट ए, and what is the corresponding pressure? Corresponding pressure is Pi, and that of corresponding volume is what? Vi. So system is initially at the state A having initial pressure Pi and initial volume Vi, and let this state will be indicated by, आता कुठल्याही थर्मोडायनामिक सिस्टीमची स्टेट याला इंडिकेट करताना आपण कोऑर्डिनेट्सचा वापर करतो. सो व्हॉट इज द कोऑर्डिनेट्स which will represent the initial state of system? It is VIPi, and it can attain. Now this thermodynamic system, it can change its state from A to that of B, and when it reaches the final state B, A is the initial state of system, B is the final state of system, and what are the coordinates of final state of system? They are Vf and that of Pf. Means Vf is final volume and Pf is what? Final pressure along the different possible path. आता इथं वेगवेगळे पाथ असू शकतात. One can change the state of system from A to B along first path, or from A to C and then C to B along second path, or one can change the state of system from A to D and from what? D to B. So there are three different paths along which the thermodynamic system can change its state from A to a final state B, to a final state what? B. So one by one we will see that during the change of state what happens. So consider the first path. Suppose that system is changing its state along the first path. System changes its state from the initial state A to the final state B via path number 1. काय सांगितलं आपण की हा जो पाथ नंबर 1 घेतला होता, दिस इज पाथ नंबर 1, and that system is changing its state from the state A, from initial state A to the final state what? B, along the path A, B, along the first path, along the first path. Now see what happens here. When system is changing its state, when system is changing its state from A to B along the first path, what happens? When system changes itself from A to B, both its pressure and volume change. See here, what is the initial pressure? Initial pressure of system is Pi, final pressure is what? Pf. Initial volume is Vi and final volume is what? Vf. So there is a change in both initial pressure, there is a change in pressure as well as volume when system changes its path along the first path. So remember, the pressure of a system will decreases while its volume increases. तुम्हाला आकृतीवरून सहज लक्षात येईल. What you can say here? This Vf, as far as this final volume is concerned, final volume is greater than initial volume. but final pressure is less than what? Initial pressure. So Pf is less than Pi, but Vf is greater than Vi. It means gas undergoes, or that system undergoes expansion. That system undergoes what? Expansion. So as that system undergoes expansion, so therefore what we can say? Work done by the system is given by, आणखीन एक लक्षात ठेवायचं, work done by the system, it is given by what? Area under the curve. Work done by system is nothing but area under this curve. Work done by system, because work done is equal to P into dV or delta P into delta V. So work done is nothing but area under the curve AB. Work done is nothing but area under the curve AB. And it is positive. Why this work done is taken to be positive here? Because final volume is greater than initial volume. It means that gas or that system undergoes expansion. Now let us consider that system is changing its state, initial state A to B, along the second path. That is, system changes its state first from A to C, then from what? C to B. First from A to C, then from C to B. Now in this case, what happens? When system changes its state from A to C, then the volume of the system increases from Vi. Initial volume is what? Vi, to the final volume. Initial volume Vi corresponding to point A, to the final volume Vf corresponding to point what? C, corresponding to point C. And this change of system will take place at constant pressure Pi. Look at this, when system is changing its state from A to C, is there any change in pressure? No. Pressure Pi remains constant, but volume increases from Vi to that of what? Vf. Now, when system moves, as far as when system moves from point A to point C is concerned, look at this, when system is changing its state from point A or from point C to point B, system is changing its state from what? C to B. So during the change of state from point C to point B, is there any change in volume? Volume of a system remains unchanged, that is Vf. Whereas the pressure of a system, it will changes from Pi to that of what? Pf. Pi to that of Pf. So after the point C, the pressure of the system, it will decreases, because Pf is less than Pi. Pf is less than Pi. It means there is decrease in pressure. So pressure decreases to Pf, and this change in the system will take place at constant volume. So when system changes its state along the second path or path number 2, first it changes its state from A to C. During this change of state, there is increase in volume from Vi to Vf, pressure remains constant Pi. And during the change of state from C to B, volume of a system remains constant Vf, while pressure of system decreases from Pi to that of what? Pf. And remember that due to this, as far as work done is concerned, what now we can say about work done? Work done by the system. What you can say? The system thus reaches its final state B with coordinate Vf P0, and work done in this process is represented by, work done is represented by what? Work done is represented by shaded portion or area under curve. So system here is changing its state from A to C and then from C to B. So area under this curve, this entire area, this area under curve will give us the amount of work done. Area under curve will give us what? The amount of work done. So work done during this change of state of system is concerned, or work done during this process is concerned, it is represented by means of shaded area, by shaded area. Now let us consider the third case or the next case. What is the third case? When system changes its state along the third path, means system first changes its state from A to D, and during the change of system from the state A to the state D, here volume of the system, it remains constant, that is Vi, while the pressure of the system, it decreases from Pi to that of Pf, means final pressure is less than that of initial pressure, while the volume of the system Vi, it remains constant along the path AD. Then system changes its state from point D to point B. And during this change of state, what happens? The volume of the system Vi changes to Vf such that Vf is greater than Vi, means that system undergoes expansion. But during the change of state from point D to point B, what remains constant? That pressure of a system Pf, it remains constant. तर एक लक्षात ठेवा की जर त्या थर्मोडायनामिक सिस्टीमची स्टेट ए टू बी हे तिसऱ्या पाथवरून आपण कन्सिडर केली तर ए टू डी मध्ये त्या सिस्टीमचा व्हॉल्यूम Vi रिमेन्स कॉन्स्टंट पण प्रेशर डिक्रीज होतो Pi टू Pf. देन दॅट सिस्टीम चेंजेस इट्स स्टेट फ्रॉम द पॉइंट डी टू द पॉइंट बी आणि या पाथवर त्याचा व्हॉल्यूम इन्क्रीज होईल Vi टू Vf पण त्याचा प्रेशर हा कॉन्स्टंट राहतो ॲट प्रेशर Pf. तर आता यावरून आपल्याला त्या सिस्टीमच्या वर्कच्या बाबतीत काय सांगता येईल? वर्क डन इन दिस प्रोसेस, वर्क डन बाय द सिस्टीम इन दिस प्रोसेस इज रिप्रेझेंटेड बाय व्हॉट? इट इज रिप्रेझेंटेड बाय मीन्स ऑफ शेडेड एरिया अंडर द कर्व. शेडेड एरिया अंडर द कर्व म्हणजे ही जी कर्व आहे याचा शेडेड एरिया म्हणजे हा इथं फक्त एवढा लहान भाग असेल, हा शेडेड एरिया अंडर दिस कर्व. So work done by the system is nothing but area under shaded curve, area under shaded curve. आता ह्या तिन्ही आकृत्यावरून बघा तुम्ही, जर या तिन्ही आकृत्या आपण एक एक करून बघितली तर काय सांगता येईल आपल्याला की हे इथं बघा, ही पहिली आकृती आहे आपली. या आकृतीमध्ये एरिया अंडर कर्व, दुसऱ्या आकृतीमधला एरिया अंडर कर्व आणि तिसऱ्या आकृतीमधला एरिया अंडर कर्व. कुठल्या केसमध्ये सर्वात कमी आहे? when that system changes its state along the third path. So from figure A, B and C, what we can conclude? That work done is more. Work done is more when system follows path A, C, B म्हणजे दुसरा path, and work done by the system and work done it is more than. See here, what we can conclude? The work done is more when system follows the path ACB than that of what? Work done by the system when system follows the path ADB. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस सिस्टीम ACBच्या along काय करेल? When system is changing its state along the path ACB, then the amount of work done by the system is more as compared to that of change in the state of system along the path what? ADB, along the path ADB. म्हणून आता यावरून आपल्याला एक निष्कर्ष काढता येईल की वर्क डन बाय द सिस्टीम इन एनी थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस, वर्क डन बाय द सिस्टीम इन एनी थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस, इट डिपेंड्स नॉट ओनली ऑन द इनिशियल अँड फायनल स्टेट. हे फक्त इनिशियल आणि फायनल स्टेटवर अवलंबून असतो का? नाही, बट इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द इंटरमिजिएट स्टेट. इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द इंटरमिजिएट स्टेट, दॅट इज on the path along which that change in the state of system will takes place. तर हे फार महत्त्वाचा निष्कर्ष आहे. परीक्षेत इथं आपल्याला 4 मार्कासाठी यावर प्रश्न विचारला जाऊ शकतो. आता यानंतरचा तिसरा प्रश्न बघूया. काय तिसरा प्रश्न? प्रश्न क्रमांक 3, एक्सप्लेन आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेस. काय विचारलं त्याने? एक्सप्लेन आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेस. ही एक थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस आहे, त्याला एक्सप्लेन करा असं म्हटलेलं आहे. इथे एक मी छोटासा ग्राफ दाखवलेला आहे. त्या ग्राफमध्ये प्रेशर वाय ॲक्सिसवर घेतलेलं आहे आणि व्हॉल्यूम हा एक्स ॲक्सिसवर घेतलेला आहे. तर सर्वात अगोदर आपल्याला आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेसची व्याख्या लिहिता आली पाहिजे. व्हॉट इज आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेस? ए थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस. ही एक थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस आहे विच इज कॅरीड आउट ॲट कॉन्स्टंट प्रेशर. एनी थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस विच इज कॅरीड आउट ॲट constant pressure म्हणजे change in pressure equal to 0, then only you can say pressure is constant. So a thermodynamic process which is carried out at constant pressure, that is delta P equal to 0, is called isobaric process. त्यालाच काय म्हणतात? आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेस असं म्हणतात. एक लक्षात असू द्या, फॉर अन आयसोबेरिक प्रोसेस मध्ये डेल्टा यू किंवा क्यू किंवा डब्ल्यू. डेल्टा यू म्हणजे चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी किंवा अमाऊंट ऑफ हीट ॲडेड टू द सिस्टीम और अमाऊंट ऑफ वर्क डन बाय द सिस्टीम. या तिन्हीपैकी कुठलीही फिजिकल क्वांटिटी ही 0 नसते. कुठलीही फिजिकल क्वांटिटी काय? 0 नसते. सो नन ऑफ दीज क्वांटिटी इज 0. नन ऑफ दीज क्वांटिटी इज व्हॉट? 0. आणखीन त्याचसोबत सांगायचं the temperature of a system changes. There must be a change in temperature of the system. म्हणजेच change in temperature should never be equal to 0. Change in temperature should never be equal to 0. Now remember that energy exchange, whatever energy is exchanged to the system, energy exchange is used to do work as well as what? Change the internal energy. ज्यावेळेस आपण सिस्टीमला हीट एनर्जी एक्सचेंज करतो त्यावेळेस ती सिस्टीम त्या हीट एनर्जीचा दोन प्रकारे वापर करेल. इट युजेस दॅट हीट एनर्जी टू डू दी वर्क as well as what? To change the internal energy. And when internal energy of the system increases, definitely there must be an increase in temperature. म्हणजेच जर मला फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स वरून सांगायचं झालं तर हीट ॲडेड टू दी सिस्टीम इज इक्वल टू हीट युटिलाइज बाय दी सिस्टीम. दॅट इज पार्ट ऑफ हीट इज युटिलाइज टू इन्क्रीज द इंटरनल एनर्जी डेल्टा यू अँड रिमेनिंग पार्ट ऑफ हीट इज यूज टू डू दी वर्क अगेन्स्ट द एक्सपान्शन. तर फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स प्रमाणे आयसोबॅरिक प्रोसेसला Q इक्वल टू डेल्टा यू प्लस डब्ल्यू असं सांगता येईल. ए वर्क इज डन, व्हॉल्यूम चेंजेस हिअर. Work is done by the system, and during the work done, volume of system changes. During the work done, volume of system will changes. So remember that heat is exchanged in case of an isobaric process. म्हणजे पहिले आपण सिस्टीमला हीट दिली आणि एक्सपान्सच्या वेळेस सिस्टीम काय करतो? स्वतःची हीट सराउंडिंगला देतो. म्हणजेच देर इज अन एक्सचेंज ऑफ हीट सराउंडिंग पासून सिस्टीमला आणि सिस्टीम पासून व्हॉट सराउंडिंगला हीट एनर्जी एक्सचेंज होते. सो कन्सिडर अन आयडियल गॅस. आता आपण काय करूया की एक आयडियल गॅस गृहीत धरूया. कन्सिडर अन आयडियल गॅस अंडरगोईंग व्हॉल्यूम एक्सपान्शन. एक आयडियल गॅस आहे ती व्हॉल्यूम एक्सपान्शन तिचा एक्सपान्शन होईल अँड दॅट व्हॉल्यूम एक्सपान्शन इज टेक्स प्लेस एट कॉन्स्टंट प्रेशर. आयडियल गॅस इज एक्सपांडिंग एट कॉन्स्टंट प्रेशर. Ideal gas is expanding at constant pressure, and if I say Vi and Ti are its volume and temperature in the initial state. Vi, Ti, initial volume and initial temperature, whereas Vf and Tf are the final volume and final temperature of the system. Then work done when that gas undergoes expansion, then work done is given by, what is the formula for work done? Work done is equal to P dV. dV is nothing but change in volume, that is final volume minus initial volume. So P into final volume Vf minus of Vi, Vf minus of Vi. But we know that P into dV is equal to Nr into dt. Nr into dt means I can replace P dV by Nr dt. So here it is Nr and dt म्हणजेच change in temperature Tf minus of Ti. So the amount of work done during the expansion W is equal to Nr into Tf minus Ti, and this is our equation number 1. This is our equation number 1. At the same time, remember a change in internal energy of the system. Change in internal energy of the system. What is that formula? Change in internal energy. Delta U is equal to NCV into dt. Delta U is equal to what? NCV into dt. But that delta T is nothing but Tf minus Ti. So delta U is equal to N into Cv into Tf minus Ti. Remember, Cv here represent the specific heat of gas at constant volume, and change in temperature delta T equal to T final minus T initial is the change in temperature during the isobaric process. Change in temperature delta T represent what? Change in temperature during the isobaric process. Now according to first law of thermodynamics, at the first law of thermodynamics pramane, the amount of heat exchange is given by Q represent the amount of heat exchange, and that is equal to change in internal energy plus work done against the expansion. Change in internal energy against plus work done against the expansion. Now as a Q equal to delta U plus W, Q equal to delta U plus W. Now we can put the value of delta U and that of W. Delta U and that of W. What is delta U equal to? See here, delta U is equal to NCV into Tf minus Tr, and W is equal to Nr into Tf minus Ti. Nr into Tf minus Ti. So let us put the value of delta U and that of W. let us put the value of delta U and W. So Q, which is equal to delta U. What is delta U? NCV into TF minus TI, and delta W, it is NR into TF minus of TI. Now what can be taken common? As far as the terms on the right hand sides are concerned, here TF minus TI, that increase in temperature, is same in both the term. So in the bracket we are left with NCV plus N into R, NCV plus N into R. Now remember, from the first bracket if I take N as common, then in the bracket we are having CV plus R. But we know that Cp is equal to Cv plus R, therefore the amount of heat exchange Q is equal to NCP into Tf minus of Ti, Tf minus of Ti. Here Cp is representing specific heat of gas at constant pressure, specific heat of gas at constant pressure. And remember, as far as the PV diagram for an isobaric process is concerned, PV diagram means pressure is taken on y-axis and volume is taken on what? X-axis. So PV diagram for isobaric process is called isobar. Now why it is called isobar? See here, in the isobaric process is the process is a thermodynamic process which takes place at what? Constant pressure. See here, that when system changes its state from A to B, there is no change in pressure. So this thermodynamic process is called an isobaric process. This thermodynamic process is called an isobaric process. Now the next question, that is question number 4. What is that question number 4? See carefully. Explain the thermodynamics of isochoric process. Explain the thermodynamics of isochoric process. Isochoric process. So as far as isochoric process is concerned, a thermodynamic process in which the volume of the system, isobaric मध्ये काय constant ठेवलं होतं आपण? Pressure is constant. So a thermodynamic process in which volume of the system is kept constant, it is called as isochoric process. It is called as what? Isochoric process. So a thermodynamic process in which volume of the system is kept constant is called isochoric process. इथे एक आकृती दाखवलेली आहे, PV डायग्राम काढलेला आहे आयसोकोरिक प्रोसेस साठी, and here that system changes its state from A to B, during which volume of the system by definition it remains constant. By definition it remains what? Constant. So a system does not, remember, for isochoric process what we can say, a system does no work on its environment during an isochoric process, कारण volume हा constant राहतो, means there is no need by a system to do some work to its surrounding, on its surrounding. And when no work is done, means according to first law of thermodynamics, whatever heat is supplied to the system, that entire heat is utilized by the system to increase its energy. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस सिस्टीमला कुठलाही वर्क अगेन्स्ट एक्सपान्शन करायचं नसेल, अशा कंडिशनमध्ये जी काही हीट एनर्जी आपण त्या सिस्टीमला देतो, ती सगळी हीट एनर्जी ती सिस्टीम कशासाठी युटिलाइज करते? इट विल युटिलाइज इट टू इन्क्रीज इट्स इंटरनल एनर्जी. म्हणजेच आपल्याला निष्कर्ष काढता येईल डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू amount of heat supplied to the system. And because here delta U, temperature of the system, because Q is equal to delta U, means there is increase in internal energy, naturally there is increase in what? Temperature. So that's why change in temperature delta T is not 0, means it is greater than that of 0. So this means that in an isochoric process or isochoric change, the energy of or the energy absorbed by the system in the form of heat, it remains in the system itself, it remains in the system itself, and that entire energy is utilized to increase the internal energy of the system. And as volume is unchanged, remember during isochoric process काय व्याख्या त्याची? There is no change in volume, means there is no need of doing the work against the expansion, means whatever heat is supplied, entire heat is utilized to increase the internal energy. So no work is done in an isochoric process. So according to first law of thermodynamics, for an isochoric process, what we can say, heat supplied is equal to what? Increase in the internal energy of the system. पण आपल्याला माहित आहे की दी चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी इज ऑल्सो गिवन बाय काय असते डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू व्हॉट एन सी व्ही डी टी. डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू एन इंटू सी व्ही इंटू डी टी. एन इंटू सी व्ही इंटू डी टी. सो एज डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू एन सी व्ही डी टी. डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू व्हॉट एन सी व्ही डी टी. आणि वर्क डन आपल्याला माहिती आहे वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू पी इंटू डेल्टा व्ही. वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू पी इंटू डेल्टा व्ही. अँड बिकॉज हियर delta V is 0 as V is a constant, volume remains constant, naturally delta V is equal to what 0, and as delta V equal to 0, so work done becomes equal to what 0. So the heat exchange Q which is equal to delta U is equal to n CV dt is equal to what n CV dt. आणि इथे आपण एक PV डायग्राम ड्रॉ केलेली आहे फॉर आयसोकोरिक प्रोसेस. तर आयसोकोरिक प्रोसेसची पीव्ही डायग्राम कशी राहील ही अशी आयसोकोरिक प्रोसेसची पीव्ही डायग्राम आहे. इथं दॅट थर्मोडायनामिक सिस्टीम चेंजेस इट्स स्टेट फ्रॉम ए टू बी अँड ड्युरिंग द चेंज ऑफ स्टेट व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ द सिस्टीम रिमेन्स अनचेंज. व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ द सिस्टीम इज कॉन्स्टंट. सो दॅट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज आयसोकोरिक प्रोसेस. आता शेवटचा पाचवा प्रश्न बघा काय आहे. एक्सप्लेन थर्मोडायनामिक्स ऑफ अन आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस. हे फार फार वेळेस परीक्षेत याच्यावर प्रश्न नेहमी असतात. एक्सप्लेन थर्मोडायनामिक्स ऑफ अन आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस. थर्मोडायनामिक्स ऑफ व्हॉट अन आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन करायचं. त्यासाठी एक कर्व मी इथे ड्रॉ केलेला आहे. आता आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस काय असतं. आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस इज ए थर्मोडायनामिक प्रोसेस और आयडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेस इज ए प्रोसेस ड्यूरिंग विच देर इज नो ट्रांसफर ऑफ हीट फ्रॉम और टू द सिस्टम. A process during which there is no transfer of heat from or to the system. There is no exchange of heat between system and its surrounding. There is no exchange of heat between system and its surrounding. Means याचाच अर्थ adiabatic change किंवा adiabatic process साठी आपण काय सांगू शकतो की heat exchange Q is equal to 0 आणि फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स प्रमाणे Q इक्वल टू डेल्टा U प्लस W. म्हणजेच काय होईल डेल्टा U प्लस डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू 0 कारण क्यू ची किंमत किती आहे ऑलरेडी क्यू इज इक्वल टू 0. म्हणजे डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू मायनस ऑफ डब्ल्यू. डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू मायनस ऑफ डब्ल्यू. तर आता याच्यावरून काय सांगता येईल फॉर adiabatic expansion whenever gas undergoes adiabatic expansion then omega work done you take it granted as positive and delta U is negative. That is when work is done by the system, work is done by the system adiabatically, its internal energy decreases. Its internal energy will decreases. तर एक लक्षात ठेवा की adiabatic expansion मध्ये काय होतं ड्यूरिंग द adiabatic expansion you must take it granted W is positive. W is what? Whenever gas undergoes expansion work done is positive and change in internal energy is what? Negative. When work is done by the system adiabatically its internal energy decreases. आता इथे दुसरा जो भाग आहे की what happens when that gas undergoes adiabatic compression. When gas undergoes what? Adiabatic compression. So when system is compressed adiabatically, आता सिस्टीमला आपण adiabatically compress केलं means work is done on the system. There is decrease in volume, so work done is negative. So as gas is compressed work done W is taken as negative and in this case when work is negative delta U change in internal energy is positive. That is internal energy of the system increases in adiabatic compression. तर adiabatic compression मध्ये internal energy काय होते वाढते whereas in adiabatic expansion internal energy will decreases. Work done in adiabatic compression is negative because work is done on the system whereas work done in adiabatic expansion is what? Positive because work is done by the system. Work is done by the system. So heat transfer to and from the system. Heat transfer to and from the system means the amount of heat energy exchange Q. It is prevented by either perfectly insulating system from its environment or by carrying out the change rapidly. So if adiabatic expansion and adiabatic compression because they are what? Rapid process. They are what? Rapid process. So exchange of heat between the system and surrounding is avoided. Between the system and surrounding is avoided. So there is no time for exchange of heat between the system and the surrounding. तर सर्वात महत्त्वाचा पॉइंट एक इथे लिहायचं कि ड्यूरिंग adiabatic compression and adiabatic expansion they are what? They are the rapid process. So there is no time for exchange of heat between system and that of what? Surrounding. As there is no time for exchange of heat between system and surrounding, therefore temperature of the system it will changes. कारण internal energy एकतर increase होईल किंवा decrease होईल. Means there is net change in temperature. That change in temperature is not zero. So usually any sudden change, whenever system undergoes sudden change, that system does not find any time to exchange heat with its surrounding. आणि आता आपण याचं पीव्ही डायग्राम बघूया. कशाचा पीव्ही डायग्राम बघायचं आहे? ॲडियाबॅटिक प्रोसेसचा पीव्ही डायग्राम. हाऊ प्रेशर चेंजेस विथ व्हॉल्यूम. So this is a PV diagram for adiabatic changes which takes place at a constant temperature. Means how pressure changes with change in volume at constant temperature. That is nothing but a PV diagram.